Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Man, have I got some stuff to show you. I can't believe a couple of things here what's happened. But anyways, they happened. And it happened. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, we got a few parts in. One from Steiner and the other one from Fix That Ford. And surprisingly, the Steiner stuff, I ordered it, what the heck day did I can't remember what day I ordered it now, but it was only about 4 days and it was here. I'm like, oh, that's not right, but okay, I'm good with that. So yeah, so it got here pretty quick, so I'm happy with that. That's good. So we got parts there, and I got something else I got to show you here that exploded, completely obliterated itself. Not happy, but anyways, let's go have a look at her here. All right, so we got the oil tube out of the 800. This is all 800 related stuff. And that's the tube anyways for the one tube anyways. I'm gonna try to make the other one. I just don't even know if I've got the right size of tube here. I might have some. It might be a bit too big, but the only thing is I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that little bubbly thing there very easily. And that meshes in to the rocker top there, and this holds that down kind of thing like that, right? So now I noticed something with this one, I guess maybe from this one bouncing up and down kind of the way it was, that this little guy here now is it's a little bit expanded there. I don't know if I can show you, but that needs a little bit of repair because that's supposed to be holding down, and it's actually split. It's split from this side around to about the middle there, so that's super fine, super fine welding there. And yeah, like I say, this holds it into the rocker thing there, so it kind of needs to fit really close and good there. So that's was one interesting thing I found. Now in this yellow package, I got the rubbers for this guy here, and let's see here. These definitely feel more rubberier than this one does. So hopefully that's the right one, and it definitely looks like it's a lot smaller. So let's find a little tinier tool than that, maybe. It's a pretty tiny tool there, but I don't know if it's maybe too tiny. Okay, this might work. See if we can get this off of here. That's stabbing my finger. If I can get her in the right position, that is. No, I'm gonna need a tinier tool. Okay, I wonder if this little thing on the end of my rotten old caliper here might fit under there. I don't know. I'm gonna need a tinier tool than that even. Wow, tinier tool. What about this thing for my voltmeter? I don't really mind wrecking this thing, but I'd like to compare the sizes because, oh, there we go. Because I think it's definitely, oh, I did break it. I think it is definitely a smaller, worn out, but I'm not gonna really install, look at the bubbles on that one though. That's definitely something special made. I wonder what machine they had to make those back then, eh? So I got a whole whack of these things, and I'll probably forget what they are eventually, but what I'm going to do is just slit the top open a hair a little bit. They wanted $47 to ship these. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous, because I bet you it didn't cost them that. Of course, it doesn't say on here. It's funny because it says it came from Stony Creek, Ontario, which is definitely not in the States. Well, let's get one of these little donuts out of here. And I'll mark on them with a marker what they are. So that is, well, it's not much smaller, but I don't know if I could get an accurate measurement on that. Let me get my caliper. Well, that's my new caliper I got a while ago, and it's pretty sweet. Oh, it needs to be warmed up a bit though. But it does millimeter, inch, and fractions. So right now we're inch. Let's see if I can get a rough unsquished measurement on that. It looks like it's just under 4 mil. Or sorry, 4 inch, 0.4 inch. Fraction of 53 128 or 10.45 mil. I'm gonna go by millimeters because I can kind of get that better. 10.45, and the new one is 10.84, so it's not much bigger, but that little bit hopefully will make a difference. So let's get that onto this guy here. It's got to sit down in that little groove there. Holy cow, it might be easier said than done. I want to roll it over though. I think that's it. Okay, but I'm not going to put that back in today. What I want to do is have a look at a couple other things here and then see if I got some of this tube. I can maybe make the new one. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's a picture of it anyways. That's what it should look like. It's got that little flare thing on, and it just does like a bend and a bend and then down. And it just drains back on like the top of the block kind of thing there in the rocker panel or rocker cover area. So I got to see if I can make one of those. I don't know if I've got tube this size though. It's I'm not sure what size it is. I'll have to get my caliper out again here. Let's see if I got tube first. Okay, I think that stuff's too big. Oh yeah, definitely too big. Oh yeah, that's big stuff. Well, that's not gonna work. I got this stuff, which is like super tiny. I think that would fit inside of this tube pretty well, almost. That's too small. And then I've got this stuff, which might be just about right. Let's yeah, I think that would work if I could get a little crimp in that thing, and it kind of looks like they went kind of far down with it, but I got to see if this will fit in the engine too. That's the thing. Okay, so we got the cover off. So this just has to fit down. Oh, that'll work. I think that'll work. It's a bit tight. That'll work, and that's got to go here. And it comes up, over, and then drops down there. My stepdad's Jubilee has one on it. We had his cover off doing some work, and that's what his did, so it comes up. And then just, it doesn't hit right hard, but it just drains there. Otherwise, it's just gonna kind of bubble out and get all over everything. But I want to kind of do it right? And this was really dirty. It really needs cleaned. Holy cow. I really didn't want to take the head off, but okay, if I can get a crimp into that, that'll work. Because it's got to fit in there and get held by those things. The little crimp guy there, that's got to hold into that little clip. All right, but to do that, oh man, I don't know how to do it. I got my thing here to hold the line, but I don't know whether I should like heat a little spot and just kind of try to tap it down, and maybe it'll bubble out enough just to kind of hold under that little guy. I mean, it's going to need a fair bubble, but I think maybe this guy's even a little worn out too. I don't know. So, but yeah, parts that are hard to find. And like this stuff's soft, which will help, but it definitely needs some kind of thing to hold it, right? So if I can get even just a little bubble out, it's probably going to distort it and wreck it, which isn't a good thing, because this end I got to kind of keep nice so it'll fit down that tube, but I can always, you know, sand it off and smooth it off again maybe, and then it might fit in. But I'm going to see what I can do here. But Let's do that after. We'll have a look at this other stuff I've got here coming today. Well, first let's do some bad. You guys remember, well, hang on a sec here. Remember this brand new starter that I got? Starter motor for the 2N. Brandy new. Put her on. Brandy new, awesome, worked great. I think we got 4 or 5 starts out of it maybe. It was all good. Went and started it up the other day there. Oh, I'll tell you the story. I wanted to take the tractor for a little spin, make sure it was good. Started it up, boom, it's all good. There's something with the carburetor I haven't got quite right yet. And it's not really warm. It'll even do it when it's warm too. It'll, you'll start going on, and then it just kind of snuffs right out, like instantly. I'm like, what the heck's going on there? So, started it up again. Pull the choke, away she goes. Pulled out, tried to warm it up a bit more, and I pulled out, put it in 3rd gear, let it out slow, and it started to move, and again, I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, what the heck? Went to start it again, it made this awful noise, and then I'm like, holy freaking crap, what the heck was that? And so I'm like, that's kind of weird. So, you know, me being not the brightest, I thought, okay, let's start it again. And it didn't do anything. Something exploded in the motor here. And I'll tell you what, there's a spot, where was it here now? There's a spot here where it's like bulged out the side of back here, and I'm like, holy crap. And so I got it all off, brought it in. I'll show you these bolts. I want to take this apart and have a look inside too, so let's take these off. Take that off. Sorry about the noise of the heater. It's just like frickin' frigid out today here, so we got her cranked up. So I took it off. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this thing? I'm taking it off and it's like turns a bit and then it gets real tight. Turns a bit and then it gets loose and then it gets real tight again. I'm like, what's going on here? It actually bent the bolts too. Look at this. Something catastrophically failed in this starter, and I don't know what, but look at that. It's just ruined the bolts. Both of them are just junk now. Just bent them pretty much the same. I'm like, holy frickin' crap, what is going on with this thing? So I'm gonna put you on the tripod, we're gonna pull her apart here. Oh yeah, and I gotta, so I took the back cover off just like I did there, and I got all this stuff out of it. There's like a bunch of copper, there's some springs there, there's like something from a housing here. Like there's all kinds of stuff. Let's get her out and have a look at that. So this thing just turned this thing into powder almost. Like there's powder chunks here. So something major let go here, and I don't really know what. But that's like armature bits, I think, and the stator, I guess they call it, on the outside. There's a lot of parts. There's one of those little springs. And there's a lot of bits and parts here. I don't know what happened, but something wasn't happy inside of that, so we're gonna pull the starter apart. I know you're gonna say, oh, just send it back, send it back. It would cost me more money and screwing around to send this back. And I've already got, I'm using my old one. I'm gonna put my old one. I took the Bendix off of this one, put it on my old one, and I'm just gonna use it again. Because it's probably more reliable. So, but I don't know, the stuff's pretty dirty. Looking sort of, we'll look inside this thing. I kind of wonder if it's been a recore, like a redo, but they're supposed to be all new. This, I think, come from Steiner, if I remember right. Steiner tractor, and it's not their fault. It's probably whoever built this thing. Something wasn't right. All right, so I got the Bendix off of here, and it's not fun, that thing. You got to compress that little thing at the front. So I got a couple of my big, they're actually for an oil filter wrench, but it's like a vice grip. And I squeeze it down on both sides, and then you're able to pull that pin out. So I should have showed you that, but I didn't. So let's pull this guy out of here. If it was number 29, I'm sure we would have been fine still. But there's no lubrication in this. Maybe they're not supposed to. I would kind of think that this should have been lubed, but maybe that's my responsibility. I don't think so, but wow, I don't even know if I can get this thing apart any more than this. Something major let go though. Holy. Oh, there might be something. I gotta pull, I think, this off of here. A little wee tiny guy. Let's see if I got a socket for that. Oh, that one's too small. 7 and 8 millimeter, and this one will probably be too big. Well, that should get her. But yeah, you know, I should probably send it back, but it would cost me more in the shipping and the screwing around. Plus, I've also had this for a while and I just never used it, but I don't know if that makes matters at all. But oh man, there we go. So this should, what is actually under here? I can't remember now. But for like 200 and something bucks by the time I got here for this piece of junk, what the heck, eh? I'm not surprised, honestly. I don't know, they don't make stuff like they used to, like they've been saying for years. But like, this is just freaking ridiculous. That's a little band. So far it's looking like it was all new stuff, but yeah, something definitely in the back side here grenaded. Let's see if I can get her apart anymore. That, I don't think I have to take these screws out here. I'm not a electric motor wizard here, so I don't really know, but maybe I can get these brushes out of here. I'd like to, oh, that's all bent, that all up and everything too. They're all bent and twisted. Oh boy, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Might just have to cut them wires. I think I'm just going to cut them wires. That will be returnable now. That's okay. Sorry. Live and learn, right? That's all we can do. But I'd like to inspect these brushes. Now they're all shredded and ripped apart. Lots of brushes in here anyways. There was one freaking heck of a noise. Oh wow, I'm like, what is going on? And they don't look like they're bad. As in, it looks like they were all new. And those are things that'll wear out fairly quick too, right? Every time you turn it over, and with that it sparks and you lose a little bit of the, you know. So something catastrophically exploded in there. And what? I don't know, but holy cow, that was quite a mess. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that apart now. The only thing that might be any salvageable in it is the frickin' case here. That might be the only thing that's got anything left of it. Wow. See, this makes me wonder, because I wouldn't think if it was a new starter that they would still maybe use this kind of wrap, would they maybe? It's like material wrappy stuff. I don't know, it's on this stuff too, so maybe they would, I don't know. Those all look new. Get you backed up here a bit. So I don't know how far I'll be able to get this apart. It's kind of disintegrated all itself in there. One heck of a mess. Well, can't make it too much worse, I guess. Let's get a hammer out here somewhere. Let's roll the hammer and see if we can get this thing apart. Wow, kind of moving in and out. It's all over the place in there, right? So it doesn't want to. Gotta bend things back by being mean to it. Slowly coming. Slowly jumping. Get a bigger hammer. I just so happen to have one. How not to take a starter apart. I can definitely help you with that, I'm sure. I think she's coming out. Not exactly how I was kind of wanting it to, but she's almost free. There we go. So yeah, something I think down here exploded. Boom! Or something got loose and caught and it just, woo! There's good magnets in there though. I think they're magnetized. Oh, not till you turn it on, I guess. That's right, electromagnets. You probably could still use this. Rip all the guts out of it. And this guy's pretty much fried. I don't know if something let go on this part or what happened there, but wow, that's terrible, eh? What a friggin' mess. Scrap! Okay, so from our last video from the 800 there when we tore it apart a little bit there, and I didn't take the oil filter out, but I did take the oil filter out after. And that's it there, and there was actually a CarQuest number on it, so I took a picture of that and took it into my CarQuest guys over here. CarQuest. And I said to him, yeah, I need one of these. He looks it up. Oh, 8544, 004. Oh, that number's been discontinued a while ago. Like, really? So how long's that been in there, I wonder? Probably a long friggin' time, so I'm just gonna toss it. But anyways, let's put this guy to the side before we ruin that. And let's scrap that band. And okay, we got a part here from Steiner. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I need to clean my bench. Yes, I'm pretty sure that it is, oh, this thing's scrap. We're getting a scrap pile set up, woo! I'm pretty sure this is the new air cleaner thing. And yeah, I could probably have cleaned this old one. Oh yes, they use all these staples in this. I could have probably cleaned up this old one. But I thought, I'll get this out. I'll just order a new one. What the heck? I'll be nice to the tractor. If you're nice to your tractor, it'll be hopefully nice back to you. So, let's get her out of here and have a look at her. But yeah, this showed up like surprisingly fast. I was like, that shouldn't be here yet. What the heck? I'll take it though. So this is going to have these nasty cow tails in here. Hopefully you guys can see the package. The package is in another package that looks like a box from China. That's depressing. Any cow tails? Oh, they sent me 3 of them nasty things. I'll take them to Dylan. He likes them. Yucky things. They're nasty. They're all right if you chew them real quick and then swallow them, but for some reason you want to kind of keep chewing it and it just turns nasty, nasty, nasty. So, there's my invoice, I guess. The other one was the duty border stuff. So this thing was free, doesn't tell me on here. It was expensive though, it was like 100 and something bucks anyways, US. And then like $35 odd for the stupid border stuff. Stupid border stuff. More garbage. Okay, where'd it go? Wait, what? No, I'm tricking you. Down here. Okay. Let's crack her open. I'm not installing this tonight. It should be going on soonish. I just wanted to see it more than anything. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? I'll keep it in that box maybe for now. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Kind of like the old one, hopefully. Yeah, but it was these things here that were broken on, well, I'm missing one on that one, so the guy had wired it up. So, I want to look in the bottom there though. Shouldn't be any oil in it, but I want to look. Holy, that didn't stay off too long. I want to look in there and do some comparing. It's a little different. A little different down there, but I mean that cup's probably still fine. And there's your woolly stuff. All the junk gets stuck in there, but that one's removable. I think the other one might come out, but this one actually has like a clip thing, I guess, to hold it in there and paint it a little bit, but that's all right. So that's a spun woolly thing goes up in there, but it's the stupidest filter ever because you can't really clean it out in the top here. How do you, it just doesn't come off. So my other one's like just totally caked right now in there with the junk inside of there, but like, I mean, how do you get in there to how do you get in there to clean that crap out of there? I just, I don't know. You'd have to get in there with a brush, I guess, and some parts washer stuff and see if you could get that crap out of there. So now I want to see, too, this one, if a really nasty screen would come out. Oh, I got some small clipping guys here. Let's see. Oh, it's just falling apart. It's coming though. Oh, it's not so bad, I guess. Oh, there's another one stuffed up in there too. Well, that's not as bad as I thought. It's a little bit crappy, but it's not as bad as I thought. And this one up in here is actually fairly clean. Sorry, I gotta put you down on the bench here. Ugh. That one's actually not too bad. Holy crap, there's another one up in there. There's another one. I bet you there's not that many in this new one. I should pop that one out and have a look. But I might still clean these up. I just so happen to have a box now I can take it down into the shed with, or to the other garage, but I don't think I can reach that one. No, I'll have to get my longer ones. But anyways, I like to pop this one apart too here and see how many are inside of that. If there's just one, I think there's probably 3 in them all together, but this isn't going to be big enough. Okay, we're good. Let's see if I can dig this out of here without wrecking it too bad. Oh yeah, there's another one in there, so that's good. I'm happy. Let's pretty well the same stuff too. This stuff's a little bit more fence material looking. Yeah, this stuff's a little bit more, well, it's probably the same, I don't know. They even give you a nice cork gasket under here. That's all right. So we can get this all back in here now. But basically what happens is it sucks the air. It sucks the air from in your, oh no, sorry, my bad, going the wrong way. It sucks the air from in the top of the trash can here, and then it sucks it down the center into the oil, and the oil's supposed to catch all the dusty crap, and then there's supposed to be oil droplets up in here too. I think I might give her a spray before I put it on, and then the air goes, sucks up through there, through all that stuff, and then out into your engine. So pretty cool actually. Well, let's just put her back together for now. Bang bang. Sweet. Okay, that's good. We'll put her back in the box here for now, and we got her ready when we need her. I'm not going to need her for a wee while though.